when you make plans in English? Do you want to say things like, I'm going to meet my friend at 5 o'clock, and say them confidently and clearly and without stress? In this video, you are going to learn how to use going to for making future plans, and you're going to learn useful words for activities, times, and places. So stay with me, because in this Whisper English ASMR lesson, you are going to imagine you are in a warm and cozy cafe. You are going to listen to a simple story about your day. You are going to learn an easy grammar with going to, and learn some simple phrases that you can use tomorrow or today when talking about future plans in English. And by the end of this video, you are going to be able to make a plan in English using going to. So just let your body relax, let your mind drift, and welcome to Whisper English ASMR, where you can listen to English and learn while you relax or drift off to sleep. First, make yourself comfortable. Maybe you are in a relaxing chair or you are lying in bed, but I recommend that you do not drift off to sleep while you are driving in a car. You can close your eyes if it feels good for you. So the first step is to relax and to breathe in through your nose and out through our mouth for 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Now, as you listen to these lessons, you do not need to repeat out loud if you don't want to. Of course you can, or you can just listen. And now we are going to learn a very simple grammar structure from the beginner level of A1 English. You are going to learn the future form going to many times, because repetition is very important. And if you feel sleepy and you fall asleep, that's okay. Just keep playing the video while you sleep, so it can go into your mind while you rest. First, I want you to imagine a place. You are in a small city or a nice town on a quiet day, and you have a friend, a kind friend, someone that you like to spend time with, and you are going to meet this friend very soon. Maybe you are going to meet them today or tomorrow, but you will meet them in the future. You take out your phone and you look at your messages. You think in your mind, I am going to make a plan. When you message your friend, you feel confident because you know the English that you need to use. You are going to say where you are going to go, when you are going to meet, and what you are going to do. And you feel confident because you know this grammar structure very well. So, activity, time, and place. Activity, time, and place. You imagine a small and cozy cafe with gentle lighting and the hum of people talking in the background. And you can imagine the smell of coffee and hot chocolate and delicious cakes ready to eat. You and your friend are going to sit in the cafe. You are going to talk, you are going to laugh, you are going to drink a coffee or a hot chocolate, or maybe you are going to eat one of the delicious cakes. So hold this image in your mind, because these are the things you are going to do. So let's imagine a story about you. You are relaxing at home, and you had a very busy week. You are a little bit tired, but you are happy. You think about your friend Daniel and you pick up your phone. As you look for his name, you are thinking about your message. You are thinking about what you are going to message. You are thinking about what you are going to type in your message. And you say, Hi Daniel, I'm going to go to the cafe tomorrow. Would you like to meet? You read your message just to make sure that all the vocabulary and grammar is correct. receive a message from your friend Daniel and he says, "Yes, that sounds great. What time are you going to go?" What time are you going to go? You reply and say, "I'm going to go at 5 o'clock. I'm going to go at 5 o'clock. I'm going to go at 5 o'clock. Are you going to come by train? Are you going to come by train?" Daniel replies and says, "Yes, I'm going to meet you after work. I'm going to meet you at the station. I'm going to go by train." So, Daniel is going to go to the cafe to meet you after work. He is going to go by train and he is going to meet you at the station. You have made a plan in English using going to. Excellent work. So, you have made a plan. You're going to go to the cafe tomorrow. You are going to meet Daniel. You are going to have a delicious drink and probably a delicious cake. And you are going to talk and relax and have a great time. You are excited about what you are going to do. Now you imagine tomorrow. You imagine what you are going to do. You are going to walk to the cafe. You are going to walk to the cafe. Maybe it is going to rain, gently and softly. So, you think you are going to take your umbrella. You think you are going to take your umbrella. When you get to the cafe, you are going to open the door. When you open the door, you are going to hear the ding 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 of the small bell on the door. You are going to hear music playing in the cafe. You are going to look around and you are going to look for your friend. You are going to see your friend and you are going to smile and say hello. You are going to have a great day. You are going to sit down and say, "Hello, Daniel. It's so nice to see you again. What are you going to drink? What are you going to drink?" You are thinking maybe you are going to have a juice or a smoothie or something sweet. You feel like you are going to want something sweet. Maybe a raspberry lemonade. You imagine all the things you are going to talk about. Maybe you are going to talk about work. It has been a busy week and you have many things on your mind. So maybe you are going to talk about work. Maybe you are going to talk about your weekend. The weekend is coming up and you are very excited. So maybe you are going to talk about work and maybe you are going to talk about your weekend. Maybe you are going to talk about other things. Life gets very busy and sometimes it is difficult. So it is important to share your thoughts and worries with other people and maybe they can help you. So I hope you are going to leave a comment below, something that you have been thinking about a lot recently. So let's look closer at the grammar. Going to. Going to is used to talk about future plans. And you heard that in our story. Because we are imagining a situation tomorrow or in the future. That's why everything was going to. You are going to open the door. You are going to listen to the cafe music. You are going to talk about many things. Everything was in the future. When using going to, it's important to change the little word be. Because not everything is be going to. We know that after I, we say am. I am. Not I be going to. I am going to. I am. You are. You are going to. We are going to. He is simple. You can hear going to in other situations, but for now we will focus on talking about the future, things that we are going to do for future plans. You are mostly going to hear I am going to, we're going to, they are going to. We can say I am, or we can say I'm. I am going to, or I am going to. You are going to, you're going to. We are going to, we're going to. They are going to, they're going to. Sometimes the two words join together and we say them very quickly, but we are saying them both together. So let's think about our story again. I am going to go to the cafe tomorrow. I'm going to go to the cafe tomorrow. I am going. I'm going. I am going to go. I'm going to go. I am going to go to the cafe tomorrow. I am going to go to the cafe tomorrow. It is exactly the same meaning, but we change I am to I'm to make it shorter. So, I am, that's me, that's my action. Going to go, that's the future action. To the cafe, that's the location. Tomorrow, I am, me, my action. Going to go, where? To the cafe, when? Tomorrow. I am going to go to the cafe tomorrow. That's a full sentence talking about the future. You can take this same structure and change the vocabulary to mean many different things. I am going to go to the library tomorrow. You see how I changed the cafe to the library? I am going to go to the library tomorrow. I am going to go to the movies tomorrow. I am going to go to school tomorrow. I am going to go to the beach tomorrow. I can even change the other words as well. So, I am going to go to the beach next week. I am going to go to church next week. I am going to go to the movies next week, next month. I am going to go to Japan next year. But we cannot say I am going to go to Japan yesterday, because going to is in the future and yesterday is in the past, so we cannot mix those. If we use I'm going to go or I'm going to do something, it must be in the future. So let's go through our story one more time, but this time I will stop and we will look at the grammar structure that we have learned. Are you ready? Are you ready? You are at home. You are at home. You are at home. It is the afternoon. You are relaxing at home after a long week at work. You are tired, but you are happy. You look at your phone and you think about your friend. You want to see your friend because he is very nice and very kind. You like to spend time with him. You think, I'm going to make a plan with my friend. You think, I'm going to message my friend. You pick up your phone. You search for your friend's name. And you type your message. Your message says, Hi Daniel, I'm going to go to the cafe tomorrow. Do you want to meet? This is the future action, going to the cafe tomorrow. Daniel responds, Yes, that sounds great. Yes, that sounds great. What time are we going to go? What time are we going to go? You say, I'm going to go after work at 5 o'clock. I'm going to go after work at 5 o'clock. I added a time phrase. After work at 5 o'clock. It is specific. Remember, you asked Daniel, are you going to come by train? Are you going to come by train? And do you remember remember what he said. Is he coming by train? Is he going to come by train? Yes, he is going to come by train. And he's going to meet you at the station. Daniel is going to meet you at the station, and he is going to go to the cafe with you tomorrow. You are going to meet at the station tomorrow at 5 o'clock. You are going to have a great time. So many going tos in one sentence, but it helps us to know that we are talking about the future and all the things that you are going to do. You are going to go to the cafe. You are going to get a juice or a smoothie or a piece of cake. You are going to talk about many things. Maybe you are going to talk about work. Maybe you are going to talk about relationships and friendships. Maybe you are going to talk about some other things that are on your mind. Are you going to leave a comment below talking about something that's been on your mind? I'm going to read them and reply. Now, I'm going to say some sentences, and you can say these out loud to copy me, or you can just think them in your mind. It's totally up to you. If you are feeling tired, or maybe you are already asleep, I hope that these sentences will go into your mind, and when you wake up tomorrow, maybe you will understand them very well. I will say each sentence twice. Are you ready? I'm going to meet my friend tomorrow. I'm going to meet my friend tomorrow. I'm going to go to the cafe at 5 o'clock. I'm going to go to the cafe at 5 o'clock. I'm going to have a hot chocolate. I'm going to have a hot chocolate. I'm going to sit near the window. I'm going to sit near the window. If it is going to rain, I'm going to hear the pitter-patter, pitter-patter, pitter-patter of the rain on the window. If it is going to rain, I'm going to hear the pitter-patter, pitter-patter, pitter-patter of the rain on the window. We are going to talk and laugh and relax. We are going to talk and laugh and relax. We are going to meet at the cafe. We are going to meet at the cafe. We are going to have lunch together. We are going to have lunch together. We are going to walk in the park after the cafe. We are going to walk in the park after the cafe. I hope it is not going to rain. I hope it is not going to rain. I am going to study at the library. I am going to study at the library. And I am going to watch a movie tonight. I am going to watch a movie tonight. Now, remember that we can add time words to our sentences. Also remember, if we are talking about the future, we need to use time words in the future. So we cannot use yesterday. We cannot use last week. We must use tomorrow. Future days. Future years. Future months. We cannot use times in the past. So, tomorrow I'm going to meet my friend. Tomorrow I'm going to meet my friend. On Saturday I'm going to go to the park. On Saturday I'm going to go to the park. This evening I'm going to study English. This evening I'm going to study English. Next week I'm going to visit my family. Next week I'm going to visit my family. At 3 o'clock I'm going to go to the library. At 3 o'clock I'm going to go to the library. Now, imagine you are going to make a plan with someone in English. I will speak, and you can imagine that you are the other person. So, let's imagine that you are going to make a plan with someone in English. This is a role play, and I will make the plan, and you can be the other person. Hi, I'm going to go to the cafe. answer aloud or you can imagine in your mind. I'll ask one more time. Hi, I'm going to go to the cafe tomorrow. Do you want to come? I'm going to be there at 5 o'clock. We are going to sit by the window. We are going to talk and relax. And then maybe we are going to meet again next week. So, today we talked about making plans in the future in English using going to. We learned that we need to change the small word be. We do not say I be going to, but I am going to. I am, you are, he is, she is, they are, it is. It's a small word, but it is important to change. I hope you remember this, and next time you are talking about making plans in the future, please use going to. If you need to watch this video again, you can. You can share it with a friend, or you can play it again while you are relaxing or sleeping. That's completely up to you. Sometimes we think that to learn English we need to study from books, but that's not always true. The best way to learn English is to do it exactly as you learned your first language, which is through listening and through repetition. You can hear something and repeat it many, many times. It is important to practice, practice, practice. So, today we talked about future plans and we talked about different activities. We talked about going to the cafe and meeting at the station. We talked about going for a walk in the park and drinking a coffee or a hot chocolate or a juice, and maybe even having a delicious cake. We talked about lots of different things. We also talked about time. We talked about times in the future, for example, tomorrow, at 3 o'clock, next week, next year. And we talked about different places, for example, at the train station or at the library, at the cafe or at the park. Remember, when you are making your own sentences, all you need to do is just change the vocabulary. It's like Lego. You can take out one piece and replace it with another piece. So, if you are not talking about the library, you can remove library and put in the place that you need. Sometimes English makes sense, and sometimes it is more difficult, but if we remember the basics and practice the basics, we will be okay. So, I hope that you have enjoyed this lesson. Now, if there are any other lessons you would like to learn about, please leave a comment and let me know. But for now, I hope that you are feeling very relaxed. I hope that this Whisper English ASMR lesson has helped you to learn how to make plans in the future. So, I am going to go